In the world of BMW, one car stands apart as a legend, the BMW M1. It was the very first car developed entirely by BMW's motorsport division, a true supercar built not just for the road, but for the racetrack. Let's dive deep into the complete history of the BMW M1, from its creation to the racing glory and its lasting legacy. The story of the M1 began in the early 1970s. BMW had just formed its motorsport division in 1972 with one goal: to dominate in racing. Bob Lutz, BMW's sales director, and Jochen Nerpasch, a motorsport genius, decided to create a high-performance car that would take BMW straight to the racetrack. The project was codenamed E26. The design was inspired by the 1972 BMW Turbo concept, a futuristic car that hinted at what was to come. To build it, BMW partnered with Lamborghini in Italy, but Lamborghini soon faced financial troubles, delaying the project. So BMW took over production themselves, splitting tasks between Italy and Germany to make sure the dream stayed alive. The M1's body was designed by the legendary Giorgetto Giugiaro from Ital Design. It had a wedge-shaped body, pop-up headlights, and sleek lines, a look that screamed 1970s supercar style. Under the hood was a masterpiece, the M88 engine, a 3.5-liter inline six-cylinder with mechanical fuel injection. It produced around 277 horsepower and could hit 0 to 100 km/h in just 5.6 seconds, with a top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. It was mid-engined, rear-wheel drive, and had perfect balance, something BMW had never done before. The suspension, brakes, and chassis were tuned to perfection by BMW Motorsport. To qualify for Group 4 racing, BMW needed to build at least 400 road cars. Between 1978 and 1981, only 453 units were ever made, making the M1 one of the rarest BMWs ever. The first public appearance of the M1 was at the 1978 Paris Motor Show, where it shocked the world as BMW's first supercar. Bodies were made in Italy, and final assembly took place at Bauer in Germany. BMW didn't just stop at making a road car. They created the BMW M1 Procar Championship, a one-make racing series that ran during Formula One weekends in 1979 and 1980. In the Procar series, F1 drivers like Niki Lauda and Nelson Piquet raced identical M1s, pure driver versus driver battles. These race cars had 470 horsepower and wild aerodynamics, with big rear wings and flared fenders. There were also special turbocharged racing M1s that produced up to 850 horsepower, built for endurance races like Le Mans and IMSA events in the United States. By 1981, production of the M1 came to an end. BMW had proven its point. The M1 showed the world that BMW could build a true supercar. But because of delays and changes in racing regulations, the M1 never fully reached its original racing potential. Still, it became a symbol of BMW's passion, engineering, and determination. Even though only 453 M1s were made, its legacy lives on. The M88 engine later powered the BMW M635 CSI and the first-generation BMW M5. The M1 also inspired BMW's entire M lineup, from the M3 to the M8. In 2008, BMW revealed the M1 Homage, a modern concept car that paid tribute to the original. And today, the M1 remains a rare collector's dream, a timeless piece of BMW history. The BMW M1 wasn't just a car, it was a statement. A statement that BMW could build a world-class supercar from scratch. And even today, decades later, it still stands as one of the greatest icons in automotive history. If you loved this deep dive into the BMW M1, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the BMW M series legacy. Next up, the history of the BMW M2, the car that defined performance for generations.